My YouTube channel, One Race, Human Race, All Human. Today is Saturday, May 14th, 2022. The Democratic Party should continually keep on voting on voting rights, especially that section 5, okay, and just keep on voting on it. Just like Republicans voted against Obamacare over 50 times or so, maybe even more. Take it apart, piece by piece by piece, the Build Back Better Act, and vote on it. Educate the American public, okay, and show the hypocrisy. Democrats are for people from the womb to the tomb, and Republicans are not. And the comedian is correct about that. This comedian here.
It has been nearly 15 years since the passing of legendary comedian George Carlin, but many of his progressive takes still stand today. In the wake of the Supreme Court draft leak overturning Roe v. Wade, this 1996 clip of Carlin has gone viral.
Boy, these conservatives are really something, aren't they? They're all in favor of the unborn. They will do anything for the unborn. But once you're born, you're on your own. Pro-life conservatives are obsessed with the fetus from conception to 9 months. After that, they don't want to know about you. They don't want to hear from you. No, nothing. No neonatal care, no daycare, no Head Start, no school lunch, no food stamps, no welfare, no nothing. If you're pre-born, you're fine. If you're preschool, you're... They're not pro-life. You know what they are? They're anti-woman. Simple as it gets. Anti-woman. They're not like it.
Kind of stunning there. Joining me now is David Itzkoff, culture reporter for the New York Times.
And so that's what you have to vote on, okay? And just show the distinction between Democrats and Republicans. Democrats are transformative. They're the ones that did the 1935 Social Security, right? And National Labor Relations Act, 1935. The Fair Labor Act, right? 1938. Desegregation of the military by President Truman. Equal pay, 1963, by President Kennedy. Medicare by President Johnson. Oh, before that, though, Civil Rights Act of 1964. Of course, that was passed on July 2nd, 1964. But, of course, you had the Civil Rights Act of 1875, all right, which is basically the same thing. That was not the Democrats did that one, though. And then you have that was the Republicans back then. Republican Party passed the 13th, 14th, 15th Amendment. Those were the radical Republicans. And that was fantastic what they did. And then you have August 6, 1965, the Voting Rights Act, 1965, which was the major parts that was stricken down by the Supreme Court in Shelby versus Holder. And then you have Medicare, right? October 1965. So many things the Democratic Party has done. You have to go back and show what you've done in the past to transform lives, what you're going to do in the future. The American Rescue Plan, which Republicans voted for. You need to point that out to the American public and point out the distinctions. They don't understand. We don't teach civics like we used to. So you have to explain civics to the American public. And the fact that you only have one vote in the Senate, give you a majority, which is from the Vice President Harris. And you need 10 votes, extra votes, or 10 Republican votes in order to get rid of the filibuster right now. So these are things that the American public's not very, very clear on, and you have to continue to show the distinction of why it's important to have the Democratic Party in control of Congress. Thank you for my YouTube channel, One Race, Human Race, All Human.